Hello everybody, my name is Sukadmitas and welcome to Disturbed. I don't really know much about this game other than the fact that the images on the Steam page for this game are terrifying. And I think it's like point and click or something. It looks like it's in the same engine as the that other game, Black and Liar Liar. So, also, just saying, for such a simple seeming game, this is taking up a lot of computing power. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage for your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Let's go in the house. Thanks. Oh God. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time just to let it lay in bed and wish that your problems would just go away. You fight the notion, but temptation is still there. Dear Journal, another day is on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden. But to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Dear Journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I had never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. What's in the chest? You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Let's go outside. And the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago. You can't remember what you did with the key. Let's go to the crops. A path divides the crops you have laboured so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odour reminds you that your plants are decaying away, and time is running short. Let's have a look in the pen. Wow, can you not? It's so horrible. It's so quiet, but the sound effects just suddenly appear and it's just, please no. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, the black particles from the bottom swirl like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Oh dear. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hand begins to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly your body shrivels into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Okay, so I just died. We're 6 minutes in. And I'm already dead. Okay, so... wasn't that hard, I just clicked through everything. Meh. So, this time we're going to go follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I'm going to do a quick save. I can't do a quick save. Let's go in the cave. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Let's go in. Oh, there's a bear. There's a bear. Luckily I quick saved. You realise that you have made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful could be in here. Let's run away. Run. The moment you turn to run, the bear roars a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it home back in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail, then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Okay, so that's interesting actually. So it's sort of a much shorter version of the bottom of the well. We're given a sort of scenario, then we're pushed into it, and if we make the wrong decision, we die. If we go about the right decisions and then make one wrong decision, we die. Okay, so we're exiting the cave because we don't want to die. Continue bound path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Let's have a look. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered around the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he is home. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. I think he's dead. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person who lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and you use it on the door. The door unlocks. Decide to help yourself in. Observing the empty room, you realise something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Let's have a quick look on the trapdoor. You observe the trapdoor and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key you unlock the hatch and get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Oh dear. Walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately that the woman chained on the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there, let me out of here. This pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up here to begin with? You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please, have mercy on me. I mean... Sure. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. I will now do you a favour. Oh. Oh. I've unlocked a corpse. Wonderful. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of the bone hands lock into your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It's unfortunate that your journey ends here. Okay, well, since I don't have a whole lot of time to do much else, I'm going to leave it off here. I might come back to this, try out a few more endings, but I'm not quite sure. Let me know in the comments if you want that. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really does help me out. And if you want to see more from me, do be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my latest uploads. Don't forget to share this video with all your friends as well, don't forget. It's good. Yeah. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!